Well, hi guys, it's that time. It's our Bible teaching snippet of the day. Today I have a treat for you. I'm going to tell you about an experience that I had in the supernatural. And I want to say this. I'm going to take you back in time. It was 8 years ago. I was a pretty new Christian. I only been a Christian for 2 years. Now, I wasn't a Bible dummy because when I got born again, I studied the Bible for 2-3 hours a day for 18 months. But I did not believe in the supernatural and healing or miracles, okay? Here's the setup. I have these very expensive sunglasses, or I think they are. I paid $350 for them. And I always buy good sunglasses for my eyes, and I take good care of them. I don't buy cheap sunglasses. So I keep these sunglasses for years and years, and I still have this pair of sunglasses now. But I'm out on my four-wheeler riding all over the place, right? And I even go fishing later with my husband. So I don't need the sunglasses any longer because the sun's gone down. I put the glasses in my jacket where they'd be safe. I get off the four-wheeler when I get back to the house, and a lens is missing out of those glasses. So I prayed and asked God to help me figure out where to look for them and how to find the lens. And what I got dropped in me from God was, you're not going to find the lens. The lens, you've been on the property all over 100 acres, you've been on a fishing boat, and then it occurred to me that my lens could actually be at the bottom of the pond 18 feet below. So I went on and prayed, and I just told God, I said, I love the sunglasses. I don't want a new pair, and I don't want to spend $300. Well, sure enough, 2 to 3 days later, I get in my car, and I open the glove box, and my lens to my sunglasses was neatly wrapped in a napkin, a Kleenex. Perfect, not scratched, not dirty, laying right there. All I had to do is take a little screwdriver and put that lens back in my glasses, and I still have those sunglasses. And every time I wear them, I think about the miracle with those sunglasses. So I want to tie this into the Bible, okay? I want to tell you about the story where Jesus comes walking up on the water. And this is in John chapter 6, and it's verse 16 through 21. So Jesus, which is God, but Jesus comes walking up, and the boys are in a storm, and they're rowing and rowing and rowing. And the moment they recognize that it's Jesus, they get him in the boat, and the boat goes immediately to the other side. So you got a boat with 13 people counting Jesus, and it goes to the other side. Now, the Bible clearly says that it is halfway between, which means that that boat translated immediately to the other side of the Lake of Galilee, 3 to 4 miles away. And I'm just going to read this. This is verse 21. It says, "And then the disciples were glad to take Jesus into the boat. At once, immediately, the boat came to land over at the place where they wanted to go." So that is, boom, over to the other side. And everybody's going to say, oh, well, that's Jesus, that's different. Wait a minute. I want to show you. Now, this happened in the Old Testament as well. Okay, and those guys weren't Jesus, by the way. And they were not filled with and baptized in the Holy Spirit. But I want to take you over to Acts chapter 8, this is actually verses like 26 through 40. This is the story about Philip, the disciple, who sees the eunuch, gets him born again, baptized in water, and then the Holy Spirit picks Philip up and translates him to another city. But this is the point I want to make about this story. This is New Testament. This is a man who is born again and baptized in the Holy Spirit, and this miracle happens. I'm just going to read this part. I'm in verse 39. It says, "And the Spirit of the Lord suddenly took Philip and carried him away to a different place, and the eunuch no longer saw him, but he went on his way rejoicing. But Philip found himself at Azotus, 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 and as he passed through, he preached the good news to all the cities until he came to Caesarea." And so here we see where Philip was translated to another city. And as I close today, I want to tell you about something you can check out on the internet. There's a couple called the Happy Hunters, Hunters. Happy Hunters. This couple were missionaries, okay? They would pack their bags up and go in their front yard and stand there and pray in tongues. And the Holy Spirit would pick this couple and their luggage up and translate them to another country where they had planned to go and witness and get people born again and preach the gospel. Go ahead and check that out, because that's what I want to do. I don't like having to drive to airports and sit for carryover flights and all. I just want the Holy Spirit to pick me and my luggage up and take me where I need to be. So anyway, guys, God bless you, and I will see you again right here on Facebook. Bye-bye.